Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So if you're into dystopian thrillers that hit you right in the feels, then buckle up, because today I am diving into The Long Walk of 2025, the latest Stephen King adaptation of the same name novel, which is directed by Francis Lawrence. And believe me, this one is a brutal ride. Just think like survival horror meets existential dread. And today I'll give you a spoiler-free plot summary, my honest review, and some similar movies to check out if this one really hooks you. Alright, so The Long Walk is set in a dystopian America under a totalitarian regime, where every year, 100 teenage boys enter a deadly contest called, yes, you guessed it right, The Long Walk. And the rules are very simple but savage, like walk along US Route 1 without stopping, maintain a speed of at least 4 miles per hour, or face elimination. And by elimination, I mean permanent elimination, like elimination from the world. And that's why armed soldiers always trails the group. So our main character, Garraty, is one of the contestants, hailing from Maine. And he forms bonds with fellow walkers, like the sardonic Peter McVries, enigmatic Stebbins, and the cocky Barkovich. And as the days drag on, the physical and psychological toll ramps up, like blisters, exhaustion, mind games, and yeah, some seriously grotesque moments that aren't meant for the faint of hearts. And while the participants are suffering, all the walking game is televised for the nation's entertainment, inspiring patriotism or whatever twisted logic the regime wants to push us. But the reward for winning is also great. Like the last one standing wins a massive prize and basically ask for anything they want. But trust me, the real story of this film is in the relationships, the breakdowns, and the commentary on society, war, and survival. Well, Stephen King wrote this book back in the 70s as a response to Vietnam, and it still packs a punch today. So if that sounds intense, then it's because the film captures the novel's essence, while adding cinematic flair to the endless walking. Okay, then let's get real with my honest take. So on the positive side, this movie is brutal and brilliant in its bleakness. The performances are standout, like Cooper Hoffman channels that wide-eyed vulnerability as Garraty, and his chemistry with David Jonsson's McVries is the emotional core that keeps you invested. Like their banter and moments of kindness amid the horror, it's really touched the heart. And the supporting cast, including Mark Hamill as the ominous major, adds specific layers of menace to the role. Then visually, Francis Lawrence nails the escalating tension. The deaths are unflinching and splatter core-level graphic, driving home the psychological terror without relying on jump scares. Well, this movie is all about the exhaustion and dread building up. And the themes of friendship, sacrifice, and critiquing blind patriotism hits really hard, especially in today's world. Actually, it's emotionally devastating with some scenes that left me gutted. But like every time, it's not perfect. Because for a story about constant motion, it can feel oddly static sometimes, and repetitive walking sequences drag in the middle, making the runtime feel a lot longer than it should. Then the backstories are thin, relying on strong acting to fill in the gaps, and some characters come off as one-note villains. So if you feel disgusted too easily, then the gore might be too much for you, though it's purposeful. So overall, I'd give it a solid 8 points out of 10, because it's one of the most nihilistic King adaptations yet, but with glimmers of hope and human connection. So if you love dark, thought-provoking thrillers, then it's a must-watch for you. But just don't expect a feel-good ending from it. Then lastly, if The Long Walk left you craving more survival games and dystopian vibes, then here are some killer recommendations for you. Firstly, there's The Hunger Games of 2012. A teens fighting to the death in a televised arena, with a similar high-stakes competition and social commentary. Then there's the Battle Royale of 2000, where students are forced into a deadly game on an island. It's raw, violent, and have a clear influence, just like the King's story. Then there's The Running Man of 1987, where Arnold Schwarzenegger is in a game show where convicts run for their lives. Then there's The Maze Runner of 2014, where kids are trapped in a deadly maze, uncovering bigger conspiracy, which echoes the group's survival and mystery. Then lastly, there's the platform of 2019, a vertical prison where food scarcity turns inmates savage. So these pics captures that last man standing tension and deeper themes, just like The Long Walk. And if you missed some movies from my recommendations, then you should definitely watch them right now. So that's my take on The Long Walk of 2025, a harrowing thriller that's equally exhausting and exhilarating. So thanks for watching, and if you loved my video, then give it a like and subscribe for more videos.